Hello, eager young minds! Ngayon ay nasa week 7 pa rin tayo ng ating first quarter, kung saan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay kung paano mag-divide ng decimal numbers by powers of 10. Bago tayo magsimula ay maglaan muna tayo ng saglit na katahimikan para ipagdasal ang mga kababayan nating biktima ng nakaraang kalamidad. Okay, so ngayon ay ang pag-uusapan natin is the steps in dividing decimals by 1/10s, 100s, and 1,000s. Okay, so the concept here ay ang gagawin lang natin sa powers of 10 na to ay gagawin nating 1 by moving the decimal point. Paano yon? Ganito lang. Dito sa ating 1/10s, para siya maging 1, ay imumove natin ang decimal point pa kanan ng isang beses para siya maging 1. Sa ating 100s, imumove natin ang decimal point isa, dalawang beses pa kanan para maging 1. Sa ating 1,000s, imumove natin ang decimal point pa kanan ng isa, dalawa, tatlong beses para maging 1. Okay, so yan ang gagawin natin. Okay, here's an example. 5 and 2900ths divided by 1/10. Okay, so ang gagawin mo lang dito is you just have to move the decimal point 1 decimal place to the right. I-move natin pa kanan ang ating decimal point para maging 1 ang ating divisor. Kung anong ginawa mo sa ating divisor, gagawin mo din sa dividend. Move ka rin ang 1 decimal place to the right. So, ang pag nire-write natin yan, that is now 52 and 9/10 divided by 1. So, alam naman natin that any number divided by 1 produces the same number. So, ito ngayon ay 52 and 9. So, if you're going to divide 5 and 2900ths divided by 1/10, that is 52 and 9/10. Okay, let's take another example. 5 and 2900ths divided by 100. So, ang gagawin lang dito para maging 1 ang ating divisor, you just have to move the decimal point 2 decimal places to the right. Isa, dalawa, para maging 1. Okay, kung anong ginawa sa ating divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend. Move the decimal point 2 decimal places to the right. Isa, dalawa. So, kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now 529 divided by 1. So, alam naman natin na kahit na anong numero, pag dinivide mo sa 1, same number pa rin yan. So, ang sagot ngayon ay 5, 2, 9. So, if you're going to divide 5 and 2900ths divided by 100ths, that is 529. Okay, another example. 5 and 2900ths divided by 1,000s naman. So, ang gagawin mo dito para maging 1 ang ating divisor, you just have to move the decimal point 3 decimal places to the right. 1, 2, 3 decimal places, magiging 1 na yan. Kung anong ginawa mo sa ating divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa ating dividend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take note here. Kung kailangang magdagdag ng 0, if it is necessary, you have to add 0. Kung makikita ninyo merong empty place value, lalagyan mo yan ng 0. Nag-move tayo, wala namang number dyan. Kaya magkakaroon ng empty place value, dagdag tayo ng 0. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now 5,290 divided by 1, which is now 5,290. Kaya kapag dinivide mo pala ang 5 and 2900ths by 1,000s, that is 5,290. Okay, ganun lang po. Let us take this example from your module na. Learning task 1, divide and check. I have here 5/10 divided by 1/10. So, ang gagawin mo agad, ang ating divisor ay 1/10. Gagawin mo siyang 1 by moving the decimal point to the right isang beses para maging 1. Dito naman sa ating dividend, kung anong ginawa sa divisor, 1 place to the right ka rin. Ito. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, your problem now will be 5 divided by 1. Okay, as easy as ABC. Okay, 5 divided by 1, that is just 5. Okay? So, ibig sabihin pala, ang 5/10 kapag dinivide mo sa 1/10, it produces 5 lang. Okay? So, ganun lang. Okay, to check, para may check mo yan, you just have to multiply. 5 and 1/10, that is also, okay, 0 and 5, okay, which is 0. So, ganun lang. Okay, let's take example number 2. 9600ths divided by 100ths. Okay, so ang gagawin mo para maging 1 na ating divisor, move the decimal point 1, 2 decimal places para maging 1. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend. 1, 2 decimal places. So kapag nire-write natin yan, that is now 96 divided by 1. Okay? So ito na siya. 96 divided by 1. So alam naman natin, any number divided by 1, that is also 96. Okay. To check on tama, 96 times 1, of course, that is 96. Okay? 96 minus 96 is 0. So, ganun lang po. Okay. Let's take example number 3. I have here 5 and 1 tenths divided by 1 thousandths. Okay. Ang una agad gagawin nating whole number. Gawin nating 1 ang ating divisor. 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Kung ilang beses minove ang decimal place ng ating divisor, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa dividend. 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Kung mapapansin ninyo, merong empty place value, dagdag syempre tayo ng 0. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, that becomes now 5,100 divided by 1. So alam naman natin na kahit na anong numero, pag dinivide mo sa 1, that is just 5,100. To check, 5,100 times 1, of course, that is 5,100. Okay? And then 5,100 minus 5,100, 0. Okay. Now, let's proceed. Steps in dividing decimals by 10, 100, and 1,000. Same concept lang tayo. Ang ating powers of 10 ay gagawin nating 1 by moving the decimal point pakaliwa naman, to the left. So, paano yon? Ang 10, gawin nating 1 by moving the decimal point to the left, isang beses. Kasi pag whole number to eh, ang decimal point nasa kanan lagi yan, nasa rightmost part. So, 1 decimal place to the left. 100 naman, 1, 2 decimal places. Okay? So, 1,000 naman, 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Yung iba dito, binibilang lang yung 0 para malaman mo kung ilang decimal place i-move to the left. Okay? So, same lang naman yun. Okay. Let's take this example. 5 and 29 hundredths divided by 10. Okay, so ang gagawin dito, move the decimal point 1 decimal place to the left. Gawin natin 1 ito by moving the decimal place to the left isang beses para maging 1. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend, 1 decimal place. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now 0 and 529 divided by 1. Alam natin, any number divided by 1, same pa rin yan. That is 5, 2, 9. Okay? So, if you are going to divide 5 and 29 hundredths divided by 10, ang magiging sagot ay 529 thousandths. Next, 5 and 29 divided by 100. So, ang gagawin dito, move the decimal point 2 decimal places to the left. Dalawa naman. So, dahil dalawang 0, pwede yun. Okay. Gawin natin 1, 1, 2. This becomes 1. And then, syempre, kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din sa dividend. 1, 2 decimal places. Nandito na decimal point. Empty place value, dagdag tayo ng 0. Nasa leftmost part na ang ating decimal point, dagdag tayo ng 0 sa kaliwa. So kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now 529 10,000ths divided by 1. So any number, pag dinivide mo sa 1, same pa rin yan. So ang sagot ngayon ay 0, 5, 2, 9. So kapag dinivide mo pala ang 5 and 29 hundredths by 100, ang quotient niya ay 529 thousandths, 10,000ths. Okay. Another example. 5 and 29 divided by 1,000. Okay. Gagawin mo ulit dito, move the decimal point 3 decimal places to the left. Tatlong 0 or para maging 1 yan, isa, dalawa, tatlo. Para maging 1. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend. 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Nandito na ngayon ang ating decimal point. Empty place value, add 0. Empty place value, add 0. Nasa left na ang ating decimal point, maglagay tayo ng 0 sa kaliwa. Okay. If you're going to write this one, this is just 0 and 00529 divided by 1. So kapag dinivide mo yan, any number divided by 1, ang sagot is just the same number. Okay? Yun. Okay. Ngayon, let's take this one. Learning task 2. Divide and check. Okay. 810 and 2 tenths divided by 100. So, gawin nating whole number ang ating divisor by moving the decimal point 1, 2 decimal places. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend 1, 2 decimal places. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, this is now 8 and 102 thousandths divided by 1. So, alam naman natin, kahit anong number pag dinivide sa 1, it produces the same number lang. To check, multiply 8 and 102 times 1. So, ganun pa rin yan. and 102. Okay, and then subtract, that is 0. Okay, let's take example number 3. 960 thousands divided by 1,000. Gawin natin 1 ito by moving the decimal point. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Kung anong ginawa mo sa ating divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend. Sinulat ko dito kasi hindi naman kasya. Move the decimal point. 1, 2, 3 decimal places. Nandito na. Merong empty place value, add 0. Okay? Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now becomes 0 and 0,00960 divided by 1. So, alam natin, kahit na anong number, pag dinivide sa 1, same pa rin ang kasagot. Okay? 960. To check, multiply. Okay? 0, 0, 0, 9, 6, 0. Okay? That is also 0. Okay? So, ganun lang. Let's say example number 5. 2 and 63 hundredths divided by 10. Siyempre, gawin natin whole number. Gawin natin 1 ang ating divisor. Move the decimal point to the left, isang beses. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin sa dividend. To the left, isang beses. Kaya kapag nire-write mo yan, that is now 263 thousandths divided by 1. So, alam naman natin, kahit na anong number, pag dinivide sa 1, it produces the same number. To check, multiply 263 thousandths times 1. Okay, ganun din ang kalalabasan. 263. So, subtract, this becomes 0. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kadali, no? Pag powers of 10. Now, let's try this problem from your module, Learning Task 3. Mrs. Andres has 35,345.85 cents. She wants to give it to the victims of flood due to Typhoon Ulysses. How much will each family receive if she decides to give it to 10 families? So, si Mrs. Andres, meron siyang pera na 35,345.85. Gusto niyang ibigay ito sa biktima ng pagbaha dahil sa bagyo. Kung ibibigay niya to sa 10 pamilya, magkano daw ang matatanggap ng bawat isa? Sabi doon sa instruction, gagamit tayo ng 4 steps. So, gagamitin natin. First is you have to understand. Second is you have to plan. Third, you have to solve. And then lastly, you have to check. In understanding, you have to know what is asked. And what is asked from this problem is the amount that each family will receive. Magkano daw matatanggap ng bawat pamilya? Alamin din natin kung ano ang mga given facts. Given facts dito, si Mrs. Andres ay merong pera na 35,000. At ang pera na yan ay ipamimigay niya sa 10 pamilya. Okay. Susunod na gagawin, magplano tayo. Since ang 35,000 ay paghahatian sa 10 pamilya, alam natin ngayon na ang ating operation na gagamitin ay division. At since alam na natin ang ating operation, makakapagsulat na rin tayo ng ating number sentence. Ang number sentence natin ay 35,345 divided by 10, kung saan ang n ay represents the missing number. Kapag meron ka ng number sentence, makakapag-solve na tayo ngayon. That is just 35,345.85 divided by 10. Powers of 10, gawin natin 1 by moving the decimal point to the left ng isang beses. Kung anong ginawa sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa dividend, isang beses. Kaya kapag nire-write natin yan, ang magiging problem na natin ay 3,534 and 585 divided by 1. Alam natin kapag anong number, kahit anong number, pag dinivide sa 1, same number pa rin yan. Okay. Kaya ang ating sagot ngayon ay 3,534 and 585 thousandths. So the final answer now is that each family will receive, makakatanggap ang bawat pamilya ng 3,534 and 585 cents. Okay. To check, syempre, nakuha na natin ang sagot. We just have to move to work backwards lang. Since division, magmumultiply tayo ngayon. Move backwards lang, multiplication. The quotient multiplied by the divisor. So this is now 3,534 and 585 times 10. Kung saan, dahil powers of 10, move lang tayo ng 1 decimal place pa kanan. So ang sagot ngayon ay 35,345. Equal sa ating dividend, ibig sabihin, tama ang ating sagot. Okay? So that is how you solve a division problem involving powers of 10. Okay? So salamat muli sa inyong lahat. Mag-ingat po tayo palagi. Sana may natutunan kayo ngayong araw na to. And don't forget to subscribe.